Warning.
You are now tuned in to 7 Mile Radio. 7 Mile Radio.
Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus.
Am I on? Yeah, we on. Make sure.
Welcome, everybody. 7 Mile Radio is on, and this is the No Chaser Podcast. I am your girl, Miss Happy, and we're going to go ahead and let everybody introduce themselves.
That wasn't me. What up, though?
Don't nobody
I thought the
know.
ladies was gonna go first. That's why I didn't say nothing.
Don't nobody know who the hell they are.
Setting up our phones and shit. Those technical difficulties over here. Everybody over here is in the 30-plus club, and you know, so
Some older than others.
niggas is technically challenged in this bitch. What up, though, 7 Mile Radio family? It's your boy Trouble. To my left, we have.
Gabby T from the 313.
Period.
And directly, diagonally from her, you have.
Mr. Moral Support.
With no morals.
What's going on, family? How y'all doing?
Mr. Child Support.
Mr. Child Support.
The hate happens early on the show. God damn.
And the guy that was speaking child support is Black Mark. Everybody know him.
And apparently I'm Child Support.
It's Mogul Mark,
I
if y'all
got
don't
denied
get it right.
twice and shit, like I'm Child
Black Mogul Mark.
He said proof.
Support. Yeah.
Your child support proof.
Yeah.
Proof. You don't qualify for the child support.
I don't
shit.
qualify. I'm not good enough.
You
That's
just
not
for
good
favor.
enough.
Yeah, that's apparently the same look I had on my face. Confused too.
Oh, wow. Well,
What up, though?
can
How was
turn your
weekend?
phones down.
That wasn't me.
Yeah. Amen.
That wasn't
Niggas
me.
in here with 20
You
phones.
can catch me on the camera.
Shut up.
Yo, today we're going to act the fool. You want to know why? Because we're going to battle. We about
Oh,
to,
God. Not the battle.
I know. That's
but I think it's going to be more of an intelligent battle. Right? It's going to be more of an intelligent battle, don't
It
y'all
ain't
think?
never nothing intelligently said on this.
No, nobody agrees.
It's not the place for intellect.
Ooh.
It's not the place for intellect. If you came here to learn something, bum ba dum bum.
Trigger warning.
Yeah, you're not gonna find it here. Everybody here has special needs.
I need shit specifically special for me.
What?
Look, don't you get to talking like Happy. Falling down the steps.
I need special specifics.
Type shit. How was y'all weekend?
Man.
My weekend was lit. It was my mother's heavenly birthday, and my best friend happened to share the same birthday. So we were on rooftops and
Damn.
yeah,
Okay.
Twerking on headlights and
yeah,
shit.
doing karaoke.
Waking up with arthritis and
Nah,
shit.
niggas don't put the bat signal in the sky. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck am I, Al Qaeda, nigga? You know what I'm saying? The fuck, nigga? You know what I'm saying? What the fuck? I can't come hang on the rooftop. I like rooftops. I like rooftops. I celebrate birthdays.
I mean, I got there late.
Damn.
I got the invite now. I got there late.
Shit like
I
that. You
look
can't
like-
take niggas nowhere.
Hey, I can't just have you show up without me.
I'm talking shit. What about you, Gabby? How was your weekend?
It was great. What was that for African
Oh my
World
gosh.
Festival all weekend?
It was really good.
I didn't even know it was this weekend. Damn.
That's dope. Man.
It was just the way she said great. I mean, she closed her eyes with it and everything. I'm like, that was some
Damn,
good
she
shit.
My eyes were on the back of her head and she said,
when she did it,
Right.
she nutted. That's what happened with
it was a real wet situation.
She was like, it was great.
Like, damn.
All right, rub the thigh.
Tell us more.
Well,
Shit.
well, dang. Okay. I want one of your weekends.
I'm trying to
Right.
get chocolate like y'all.
You say who?
I'm trying to get chocolate like y'all.
Okay, stay outside.
Yeah, I'm kind of burnt the fuck
I was
up.
gonna say
right
by
now.
injection, you know.
What?
So
Get chocolate vicariously through us.
Honorary dark skin cards.
This is like a really chocolatey group of people, and I love
chocolatey
it.
group.
I love
Okay,
it.
all
Different flavors of chocolate too. I like that. I like that.
Real
First time I
mocha.
ever got to be chocolate. I like it.
Melanin, what's
like it.
happening?
My weekend was decent. Worked and had fun with my Cooley Cardinals. We shut down Finkel 500 strong.
That was
we
y'all?
shut down 6 Mile.
Fucking hoodlums.
And look,
Out
nobody
there doing a Tamir hustle in the middle of
in the
Finkel.
middle
Middle
of
of Finkel.
the bus
you-
had to around the
Tamara.
block.
Doing the Tamira hustle.
said
It's
Tamara.
Tamia.
Fuck all that.
That's
You know what he's talking about.
I
Don't
can't
come-
do the dance. I
The
don't
T
care about
hustle.
the
That's
right.
That's what we gonna. The one.
Listen, we shut
Grand
it down
Hill's
something
wife.
scandalous. I swear on my life. And it wasn't no bullshit. Didn't nobody act up. Everybody had a great time.
That's what's
So
up.
that was a plus.
I seen they had one on 6 Mile too. They
Yeah, that was
tried.
last night. We did
tried
it.
it, yeah.
No. We had
I
it
seen
all the way
hook
from
came through that
Schaefer,
motherfucker.
like 7 to 8 blocks down. They came through, but they was just, showing their presence. But, niggas left. It was alright, though.
Yeah.
It was still good. It was still
It was
good.
like y'all niggas gotta get the fuck up out of here.
Like, move along, niggas, move it along.
That's over by Teresa's. Teresa's always had a 6 Mile looking like that
Well,
anyway.
I mean, when it was open, they did, but you know.
And you know.
Yeah, they ain't supposed to shut that motherfucker down.
You so
It's a whole lot of legalities.
Rat-a-tat-tat every damn
Man. You get nervous around them kind of black folks when they come in abundance like that. You like, what the fuck are they serving in there that brings that many niggas out?
Oh my!
every weekend?
Let me tell you something about Teresa. The drinks be on point. I don't like
okay.
Teresa's because just like you were saying, there's a lot of people,
lot
and I
of
don't like
motherfuckers
this. I
come
don't
out
like
to
to be
Teresa.
like this
Yeah.
when I'm trying to have fun.
You
and
know, I
enjoy
never
myself.
Tell me about it.
how as many cars as they have out there, where in the fuck is all of the people
they fitting
fitting
them niggas,
inside of
exactly.
that little closet, motherfucker? Like, where
They're
they going?
on each other like this. You've been to Teresa's.
Wait a minute. You know who worse than that? When they
Who?
were open, tipping in. Them was like a straight shot.
And then that's one there, one way in, one way out. I've
Yeah.
been that bitch once. I don't
No,
know
they
if
have two
somebody-
ways. The front and the back door. So, yeah. Shit, yeah.
That's
But
to but you can't get I don't know, man, because shit, the back of it was like fenced in, so you go out. The
no.
back and-
It was always open because they parked in the back.
Oh, yeah. See, I only been once, so I wouldn't know.
I used
All
to do
it took
security
me
there.
was once and get the fuck out of there.
Oh God.
Cino's only been there twice, and both times I was there was some
I think
bullshit.
I've
Then
been
I got
there
banned
a
from
couple of
Cino's.
times.
Shit, Crystal's is a goddamn house. Literally. Yeah.
I ain't never been
It's
there.
over here it's on y'all side of town. It's funny. I feel like y'all are real resourceful when it comes to bars. Here's a dwelling. Let's make it into a bar.
Well, the first jail that was ever in Detroit is now a bar.
Didn't know that.
Yeah, it's right there on Mound in Sherwood.
I want to see that. I got to see that shit.
Oh wow!
Yeah, it was the very first jail, and it's now a bar. It was I think it's called One Way In or something like that.
Ain't that a bitch?
That's a fitting
We
fucking name.
don't want that. I don't want to go there.
And you can still see the back area where it was actually the first jail back there. You know what I'm saying? It's like a little garage.
So it's lightweight. Sound like it's a landmark, low key.
Yeah,
It is.
It is.
Like Detroit originated from this area over here, Crayons Woods. The first mayor's mansion actually got tore down.
Why would they do
And that was like
that?
on Miles
Yeah.
Charlie.
Listen, I went to a place called the Congregation, which is an old church that they turned into. They have coffee, like it's like a coffee house, but they also serve food. It's real earthy though, so like everything is really fresh, and they grow their own herbs and stuff. I'm like, okay, let's go. I mean, when I had the sandwich, everything.
Everybody, Hoochie Ray has arrived. And she didn't bring her own chair.
Listen,
Set a mic up, Joe.
set a mic up.
You know, it's been a while
Everybody,
since you've been here. Like you got a
Charlie
little taller.
Ray decided to come in and give us some hoochiness.
You are.
You sure that you make it like this?
Then when you talk
You know what?
to that part,
Do I hold it like this?
no, that doesn't work out.
Y'all,
Put 'em on
so-
your head.
what's
Like when
going
you
on?
in the booth.
Yeah.
What's happening today?
Turn my mic
You
up.
forgot your mic etiquette? You been going that long?
Turn my mic up.
Oh, Jesus.
I
She
knew
about
it.
to rap.
I knew it. I
Turn
knew
me
it.
up in the headphones.
Right.
Turn that beat up.
Okay, can you introduce yourself to everybody in America since you finally made it?
Hi everyone, my name is Charlie Ray. I'm from Detroit, Michigan.
Oh my
I'm a Gemini,
God.
and
I like long walks along the beach.
I do like long walks, and I absolutely love flowers. I love
I hate
grand
her today.
gestures. I love like all things romantic.
Is this a dating show? Are we about to
Apparently
pop
so.
some
Yeah,
balloons?
introduce
Pop a balloon,
myself.
pop.
Right.
Right. I always thought about like I wonder how many people would pop their balloon on me. Like she aggressive as shit.
So you gonna date me or what? Pop. See, you move too fast.
I'm like, fuck you too, nigga. See, that's my problem.
My God, why?
That's my problem. See?
As soon as you hear that first, then what up though? What up though, my niggas?
What up, though, my niggas? It's Charlie.
Sound like the 4th of July, boy.
Look, she gonna come out. She gonna be
What up,
real
though, my
cute
niggas?
because you know what I'm saying. She real pretty or whatever. She gonna come out. They gonna be like, oh, okay, great.
As soon as she
Open
open her
them
mouth,
up.
they gonna
What up,
know
motherfuckers?
What are you looking for in
my
a man? Dick.
No, don't start with that. Be like the men. You gotta lie.
Penis, money, and health insurance.
Look, one nigga be like,
I need
Not
good,
the slow.
I need good dental insurance, y'all. I need some
Type shit.
insurance.
Not the slow release.
First off, this is not what the fudge y'all was talking about when I came in here. Don't let me throw nobody off that square.
man, this shit done turned into an octagon. You done fucked the square all the way up.
Feel me? Like, dang. I ain't come here ruining stuff.
Okay, I think this is a great time to just start with the battle of sexes. When we gonna start this battle of sexes off. What we're doing a little something different, so we just gonna throw out some different topics and situations, and let's see what the
It's like bright as
men's and the women's think. Like, boo.
shit. You see my fucking forehead?
Oh
nigga?
God.
Like, God, dog. Shit.
Pitch that shit out, bro.
You feel me? God. Lord.
Charlie shining red.
Oh, my goodness.
Shining, shining, shining,
Shining,
shining,
shining,
y'all. It's Charlie.
God. Turn the fucking light down. Nigga, got us melting in this motherfucker.
What is happening right now? I'm sorry, y'all.
My bad, Happy.
We
Go
can't
ahead.
focus.
Go ahead, Happy.
Okay, let me dry my eyes because y'all crazy.
Pissing you off. It's bright as shit. You see how I look on there? Look how I look on this motherfucker. Shiny than the bitch.
It's crazy because it was dark as hell on that side of the camera before you came. Now when you sit there, for
Okay,
some
'cause
reason
you
they
brought the
brighten it the
sunlight.
fuck up and shit.
Wow.
You the only bright motherfucker over there, too. That shit funny.
That's
Hey, you the
how
blackest
I
motherfucker.
like
I
that
the
shit.
blackest motherfucker over there brighten up the whole side of the
Damn.
It's my, what they call
Your
it?
aura.
Yeah, there we
Oh,
go.
you
I
gotta
was
glow
to say
about
some
yourself.
Bullshit, so I'm glad you corrected me.
You walked in here like Rick James.
When I came home last night. All right, come on, y'all.
Did you pop an edible or something before you got here? Nigga, you a whole type of live right now. You the show. We gonna sit back and watch you.
I just miss y'all so much.
We miss you too. Goodness gracious.
I'm happy. All right. Happy, go ahead. I'm gonna be good this time.
She lying.
Nobody,
She lying.
nobody's on the show gonna be
She's
good.
fucking lying.
Okay.
I'm good fully, but only a little bit.
Tribal, listen. You have posted this video
Why is she talking like that?
in the room, right?
That's how she talk like when she
And-
feeling stuff.
Oh.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Tell them to catch up. So in the video, they was talking about women with kids aren't valuable, and if you had kids and you're single and you're trying to date, you're gonna have to show yourself a little bit more valuable because you got them kids and don't nobody want you with all them damn kids. That's pretty much what she said. So can you elaborate on what she was saying in your own words, and do you agree or you disagree?
Just stop it. Just please stop it. Just stop it.
Talk like my
She
nigga.
didn't start acting like this till this motherfucker got here.
What's wrong?
She got a bag of different personalities.
Dog.
I ain't never heard
I
that.
feel bad for her nigga.
Yeah,
I don't know why. He
This
love it
one-
here.
this
Taught
one
them
new.
hoes.
This one new. But no, basically what she was saying in the video, and mind you, she's a mother of 3. She's got 3 kids herself. But she was she a podcaster too. Her name is Honey. Honey, she got like the Honey and something show. It's her and another girl, but she was basically saying like women with children need to understand, like with multiple children need to understand that there's basically not a line of men waiting to be stepdaddies out here. You know what I'm saying? That when you have a lot of kids out of wedlock or with a lot of different men, that it kind of drives down your value as a woman. So you have to find other ways to be valuable to a man when you're competing with women who don't have children, basically. So that was just what she was saying. And I would say to a degree, I don't want to say I agree because because it sounds fucked up. When
Toe that line, nigga. Toe that line.
Yeah. So I don't want to do that. I don't want to jump on that side.
You know,
but,
I've always said, and I still stand on this, even being a dude now with 2 kids by 2 different women, right? I've always stood on the thing where it's just like, I can't deal with a woman with multiple kids by multiple men, especially if they're under a certain age. You know what I mean? Yeah. And it has nothing to do with like the responsibility that a man is expected to have for the kids of a woman when he have kids, and she in a relationship with a woman with kids. It's more so just the attachment of being in that environment, and then not only having to disassociate yourself with the kids, but them having to disassociate you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like, just for example, like when I was engaged, my ex fiance's daughter asked her mama, because she called me dad because she liked me more than her real dad. Oh. Damn. Right. So when shit broke, come untied and shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm half of my heartache was like, man, I want to call Chelsea and see what she doing and shit. Like I miss having a stepdaughter and shit type shit. So it's like now it's this attachment of me having kids, especially back then when I didn't have them and wanted them. You know what I mean? So it's just like, damn, I'm breaking up with 2 people now type shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. Wow. So and then on top of the amount of time that a woman with multiple kids under a certain age has to invest into a relationship. You ain't got time to do shit. You got 3 kids under 10 and shit. You taking everybody to school in the morning, picking them up in the daytime, going to work. Now you ain't got time to do shit. So it ain't none of that superficial shit that a lot of women think that, you ain't dating a woman with kids because of this and this and this and that. No, it's like real plausible reasons and shit. It ain't none of that superficial shit. For me anyway.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I don't think it actually takes the value of a person, that woman as a person down. Yeah. Okay. It does kind of kill a little bit of the, I guess if you a man with no kids, right? I don't know how something like that would attract you. You know what I'm saying?
Especially, it would be a con as opposed to a bro.
Yeah.
A dude with kids would be like, okay, now we're the Brady Bunch. You're a pro. You know what I'm saying, in that situation as opposed to a con. So yeah, and then it always, I think it determines the woman, like you said, determines how she's viewed as well. You know what I mean? Yeah. How you carry yourself and your personality, and if you just look like you available and not here just fucking because you got a bunch of kids and shit, then it's easy for you to say, oh, men still want me because they just want your pussy. They just want what you
or
want
your head.
Shit. Yeah, like so that don't make you a high value woman just because niggas want you and shit. It's niggas want chicks in the strip club.
Right.
Niggas want chicks on Woodward and 6 Mile and shit.
And that's
I mean chicks.
That's never
my point. That's
chicks
my
with
point,
dicks.
my dog. That's my point.
And you know what? That's never been a flex to me when women. I think it's immature for a grown woman. And when I hear them like, yeah, these men out here want me, and that's not a flex. You're a woman. So what? They really want you, or do they just want to have sex with you? Because right. Oh. But I mean, it's not a flex. What? But when you go back to, she's crazy.
Yeah, I know. I fucked the door now before, so I believe it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, any hole.
It's not literal. It's not literal. It's
I know.
Okay.
Yeah. But when I like what you said when you said it doesn't bring her down as a individual, like as a person. I feel like women are valuable. Period. Just like men are valuable, period. Mm-hmm. But when it comes to what I'm looking for, well, not me as a woman, but a guy is looking for in a woman, and what comes with you. Because you have to look at the baggage when it comes to anyone. Just like when I was, before I had my son, I went years. I had my son at 36. And all I dated for the most part were guys that didn't have kids. I didn't want guys with kids. I didn't want the baby mama drama. I didn't want,
that part too.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't want none of that. So I can understand, but I never looked at them as they were not of value. They just wasn't for me. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's a certain way we have to actually word certain things, because we talk about one another, people, I'm saying, and we say things that are demeaning and it put people down. And I really, it's just the way she said it. I get what she was saying. So I agree with what she was saying, how she said as far as being valued. You are valued. You are a mother. You're valuable.
Yeah. She was speaking more so in a dating scene. Like,
right.
I don't think she was, because she, like I said, she a mother of 3, so she wasn't really taking away from herself. She was just saying, like, when you have children, there's other things you have to find other ways to reinvent other ways to be of value to a man that
may not specifically be looking for kids, or I think personally, like, it does depend on, like you said, the woman, her mentality, the amount of children, the amount of fathers plays a part too, because I can deal with a chick that's got one, you know what I'm saying, one baby daddy. They had their situations or whatever the case may be, a child or two. But when you get into like 2 kids, 2 daddies.
3 kids.
3 kids, 3 daddies.
And keep going.
4 kids, like 4 kids, 3
Like,
daddies.
5
like,
kids, 5 daddies.
yeah,
God damn.
you kind of stepping into like, you treading in the
Yeah,
dangerous.
that's a weird zone again. Yeah, and the
that's a
same
red
thing.
flag, for
But
sure.
you know what I look at? I always looked at guys like that too. Like, you got how many?
But see,
baby
that's
mamas?
what I was gonna ask you.
Yeah,
that's
like-
how I wanted to do like the battle
Yeah,
of the sexes.
right,
It's
right.
like-
It's the same thing.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
That's why I led with me being a dude with 2 kids by 2 women and shit.
Yeah.
I still feel the same way that I feel about dating women with multiple kids, multiple baby daddies under a certain age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do y'all feel about it? Like like as far as men with children.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm
how
sorry.
does that in your opinion, does that decrease the value of a man? Or when I say value, or like, does that make let's just say less attractive when dating? Let's
Less
not use
dateable.
value.
How about
Yeah.
that?
Oh,
Less
yeah.
dateable.
You ain't gotta use value.
That's a nice way to say it.
Less dateable.
Yeah.
Politically correct, I
Because
say.
in that way, you pinpoint exactly where the issue is, and you don't let it overflow into being something else,
Yeah.
like it being about the person. Like the
Yeah.
person. I'm not
Yeah.
devaluing you
Right,
as a
we're not
person.
shitting on single
I'm
moms.
devaluing, and this is just my, or not just, I'm generalizing it, but this would be just that one person's specific, what's the word, standards for what
Right,
they want.
criteria.
For sure.
Yeah.
I think that for me personally, the man that I'm with now, he has kids
How many you got,
2.
girl? Okay, that ain't too bad.
too. Same mama.
Mm-hmm.
But I still side eye because I'm like, why you ain't married a motherfucker? You feel me? Because I'm still look at you to the side. But anyway, I also, before that, I never mind dating a guy with kids, but I officially started like really being with a man with kids, and I said, hey, look, like, if me and you don't work, I would not date no man with kids. I don't have to. And I don't mean that, I don't think that devalues men at all. It's my preference. I don't want to.
And what fits in your life. And
You
shit,
feel me?
right?
For
Yeah.
several reasons. I personally feel like, well, I think it depends on the man and situation, but I feel like you never will really be a priority to a man that has children. You would literally be at the well, it depends on the man, though. I will say it depends on the man. Like, you will probably be at that, I don't want to say the bottom, but you will literally be after everyone else. He got to make sure his baby mama good. His baby mama got his kids. You know what I'm saying? And you feel...
Wow.
But he gotta make sure the baby mama, like, you know what I'm saying, like,
And-
the
no,
baby
a lot of
mama got
niggas
the,
ain't
And that's to a
looking at
certain
baby
extent.
mamas.
it is to a certain,
A lot of niggas
for
ain't
sure.
looking-
It's
Yeah.
real case sensitive with that, right?
Yeah.
It is, and it is to a certain extent. But like, even if him and the baby mama get along and they do what they do, they fight and all that. But it's like for the sake of the kids and all that good type of stuff. So it's like, hey, look, if his baby mama, the heat go out at the crib, y'all gotta ante up and get that heat fixed. The kids is mostly over at baby mama house. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's shit like that, and it's like, damn, nigga, like, I'm over here chilling. Like, I don't have that, so it's just like.
It's sacrifice for you.
It's so much sacrifice for the other person that does not have children. And then on top of that, one of the things that I've constantly run into, I've dated dudes with kids like a few times. And one of the things I've ran into several times is the fact that they honestly deem me as, I don't want to say less valuable, that they deem me as, I can't pinpoint a word right now, because I don't have kids. Like, I'm too less serious because I don't have kids.
Right.
I'm too friend because I don't have kids.
You
know what?
ignorant to the fact.
I'm ignorant to all that shit,
yeah.
right? Because I don't have kids, so they all like,
And
oh,
see, for
well, you
some
don't
reason-
know what you talking about. You ain't
So
got kids.
they don't
For
see
some
the
reason-
value in you.
because I don't have the kids.
Yeah,
And
I
I
was about
ran
to
into
say,
that
some
frequently.
people, I've heard some men and women say that they rather date people with kids because that person will understand their life.
For
and what
sure.
they go
Yeah.
through,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's completely understandable. So a person shouldn't feel bad, right, when it doesn't mesh. Like, you get with somebody and it don't work. Maybe that's not your person, right? You may
Right.
like a whole lot about that person or whatever and shit, and then you may get
Right.
to that point where this is not working
not
no
right.
more. You know
For
what I mean?
sure.
And
Right.
it's not, and there's nothing wrong with that, man. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So that's what people got to realize sometimes. Like, but at the same time, people they get so superficially emotionally attached to people and shit. And I was like, I don't want to let go. I want to
Very
start over. I
comfortable.
they comfortable with the motherfucker. They don't want to go through the whole dating scene and meeting a new person and what's your favorite color ass shit all day.
Cause people lazy for real.
What's your favorite color? Is crazy.
You don't want to put that work in.
I hate
You
it.
got you got anything take on it?
I personally do. I'm one of those people that prefer to date a man that has a child. At least. Not too many, not too much.
Not too much on.
What's your limit?
I was gonna say the same thing.
Maybe two. I
Two?
would say, yeah.
So he
'Cause
got
I'm coming in
five?
with my one. 5. Nah, I have tried to kick it with a dude who had 5. Only 2 baby mamas. It was a lot, and it was complicated.
lot, yeah.
Yeah.
Kid-free weekends never matched.
You always
That's a
around
huge
his
area.
kids.
Like roll the dice. You got yours. I don't have mine. I got mine. You don't have
Hey,
yours.
You never
Right.
understand the struggles of that shit until you had kids. Trying to get
Right.
them, align them kid-free days up.
that
is a
Boy, that
struggle.
shit like pulling teeth
Look,
sometimes.
be looking at each other calendars. Why are you free on the 32nd?
Right,
Nah,
you
I
gotta
can't
put
do
an
the 32nd.
appointment.
It's gotta be the.
Because
Maybe
his
earlier in the
graduation.
day.
Oh no, and then his doctor's appointment is on that day.
Right.
Yeah.
But then the guys that I have dated that did not have any children did not understand.
They don't understand it. They
didn't.
don't. They don't.
I mean,
get
I
it.
only got one.
I only had one too, but yeah.
It's still a lot that I have to do because she's involved in stuff like dance and she go to school and all this stuff. So you gotta understand, I can't just be
Yeah.
Accessible.
spontaneous. Yeah, I can't just
Yeah.
always be accessible. Don't be mad at me because I'm not calling you every day because I'm busy.
Right.
I'm not one of
And
those
see,
people
and
that
see,
feel
and
like
that's
I have
and that's
to-
the part that I'm talking about as far as dating women with kids when she don't have time for nothing. It's not. Oh,
Yeah.
it's the kids is the reason why. It's you don't have time to.
You
You're
don't
not
have
really
time for
available
that.
today.
You just got obligations. You
Yeah,
know.
you're really available today.
For sure.
So that's why, like when she said, Charlie said that she'll always be like last on the totem pole as far as priorities is concerned. Like maybe just behind the kids, maybe, but not behind the. And that's I guess speaking from my situation because like I had that scenario where my son's mom called and said she needed a couple dollars because she was behind on her DTE and her license gonna get cut off if she didn't come up with it. I said, well, shit, my license is fine. Bring them over here. So like it wouldn't deter me in any kind of a way to be in a
Yeah.
relationship. You know what I mean? Especially the second mom. She's definitely a non-factor in anything
For
y'all
sure.
got going on.
You a mom.
It's too much with it for me. Like I don't like it because it's too much up in the air. Like I know people that have like baby daddies, baby mamas. They still fucking with their baby daddies, baby mamas, and they
Yeah,
like. I
that-
think men have this weird sense of entitlement when it comes to their baby mama, and that like bothers
See,
my soul.
Some women have a
I was
strange
just about to
ass
say that.
And
entitlement
it's the same thing
about
vice
that.
about to
versa
say
though.
that,
I will
yeah.
say same thing vice versa. And like I said, I don't have kids. So I really feel like I don't have to deal with none of that shit. The only baggage I got is probably a little bit of childhood trauma. I got a small little bag. I don't
That ain't
have
no fucking
it.
small bag.
Don't forget about
No
some
fucking shit gonna
felonies.
try
Don't
to
forget about
minimize
some.
her
And that's
bag
all
like that.
good, cause
Like it's an overnight bag and
but I
shit.
pay a therapist for my shit. You got
said,
them,
I
you
got
got them babies.
You remember when we was little niggas and used to put your clothes in the trunk?
You got them babies.
On it. She got a trunk of them
She say,
bitches.
I got a Crown Royal bag of problems.
Oh, crap.
She's working on it.
You feel me? And I'm
Childhood
working on my shit. You
Just
got
pulling
them
them out
babies,
one by
and you.
one. Like let's work
You got
on
this
today.
baby mama. I don't want to do it. I'm gonna beat your baby mama ass, and now I'm the bad guy because I whooped your ass in front of the
violence.
kids. I don't see. I can't. Like
That's
I'd
my
rather-
mama.
You feel me? I'm the bad guy, and I like kids, y'all. It's not that I don't like. I love kids for real. I just don't know if I want to have them, but I love kids. I don't want to do that to nobody. I'm traumatized a little baby.
Nah, they got a little bag. Child.
Right? Now they got the Crown Royal bag.
They got the little Ziploc bag.
Little lunch bag.
Damn.
little sandwich bag full of
That ain't
problems.
Kool-Aid sugar. That's problems.
Real issues.
What up, though, Miko? Thank you for
Man,
chiming in.
So the next one was, I believe it was yours, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was Mr.
this?
Moral Support.
I can't say the values, but I will agree with all of y'all takes on it, on the fact of, it's hard trying to match up. I'm like, can we do a date night? Can we do this? But it's just the obligations. Hey, because let's be clear. When we all had kids, especially at a younger age, we expected to be with them people for the rest of our life. So you never thought at that time about having to reset, start over, and because you never really wanted to imagine life, as far as being a part-time parent. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You had other aspects that you were paying attention. Like, this is the person. This is who I'm going to be with. I'm starting this family. This is where I'm going with it.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
Some of us.
Engaged, and I had a stepdaughter. Like I said, you projecting all of these things in the future, what you want to do with them.
Exactly,
Birthday
exactly.
parties and shit. Like, I'm a dad now.
Yeah,
I'm proud to say
I'm
now
gonna
that
see
shit-
her off to college.
now
I'm
that
this.
shit get-
I'm gonna see her off of prom.
yeah, all of that, you know what I'm
And
saying?
once you part ways, you know what I'm saying, with that person, it's hard to halfway be in. You know what I'm saying? Because you may not deal with the mama, but you still there for your child. So it's like the dynamic is different. You know what I'm saying? So, and then like you said about the building relationships with the kids itself, it's like they be affected by it. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
So, I'm kind of don't really have a definite if I agree or don't agree. It's, you know.
She
Yeah.
makes some really great points.
Yeah, I
So
think
I don't fully disagree with what she
Exactly.
said.
Yeah, I don't fully disagree with what she said at all. Yeah, I actually agree with most. It's just the verbiage. That's the only
The
thing.
verbiage is
I'm like,
probably
but our next issue at hand came from Mr. Moral Support, and he said he sent the video, and it spoke on women who think that they can do it all by themselves and they don't need a man. And the guy on there was saying, well, you saying you don't need a man, but everything you got came from a man, because he said men created the platform you on, men created this, men created that. And so he was just blasting her out like, don't act like you don't need men because it takes both of us.
We both have value.
You know
is
what
what
I'm
he
saying?
said.
Right.
A lot of
To-
times that
So
come
respect
from
my value like I respect yours.
That come from women who never had a man worth respecting in their life, starting with their dad.
I was about to say that. Yeah, I agree.
They don't understand the importance of a man because they never had an important man in their life, and that's all the common denominator.
And my mama did it on her own.
Yeah.
No, she really didn't, because now I tell you, probably had uncles, you had a granddaddy. Guess what? Those are men. So don't downplay us as the male species, because we're a valuable asset. There's no you without us, and there's no us
in
without
case
you.
in point, fast forward to nowadays, why we have so many kids that are running away from the home, right? A lot of them are, and this is not to say anything about women in specific, but the majority of them come from
Broken homes.
that are ran by women. Women who cannot handle these kids once they get to a certain age, and they have no way to discipline them properly to get them back in line. So now they go out in the world and causing all kind of ruckus and havoc and shit, you know what I mean? Because they're, spewing this misplaced hate, this misplaced anger, and misplaced trauma all over everybody, you know what I mean? That wasn't fixed at home because there was
Right.
no man at home to correct it, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of times some of the men may be not the type of dude that you want your kids around, you know what I mean? But it's still important that you have some type of a male figure, a male role model.
But you know what? I'm going to say this. Because women, we can be overprotective on our kids. Just like I'm overprotective with my son to a certain extent. And even though my son's father may not be the ideal guy, my son is always around his dad because I feel like it's important for them to
Know
have
where he
their
came from.
relationship.
Right.
He may
That
not
bond,
that
you know.
bond, and it's certain things that he can teach him and show him. I don't know what's going on with my throat, but it's certain things that he can teach him and show him that I can't. And I always said this, and I don't know how many people who's listening in will agree with this, or if you guys agree with this, but I always said a child, especially a male child, but a female child too, I feel like when it comes down to parenting, the day of birth all the way up to between 10 and 12, the mother is very influential in that child's life. But when they get into that teenage, that father,
Very important.
just really need to get in there. And the reason why I say that, because me growing up with both parents, I realized because me and my mom are women, we would bump heads. But there was a certain level of respect. Not that I didn't have respect for my mom, but respect and authority that my father had. Once I reached those teen years and, you start smelling yourself, he dealt with me and got me together real quick in consideration of being with my mom. Not saying that mothers lack anything. That's not a diss.
Yeah.
Because when the kids are younger, the men... And it's not a diss to the men, but the men are kind of lost in. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I told my
Fumbling.
mom? You know what I told my mom not too long ago? Still at this age of 40 fucking plus, right? Because she still feels, maybe not no more after I said this, but over the years she's expressed to me how she felt about me not having certain things when I grew up. You know what I'm saying? And I had to explain to her, like, Mom, you had me when you were 17 years motherfucking old. You know what I'm saying? All of the things that I had in my life, was because of you and what you did, right? All of the things that I didn't have in my life was not because of what you didn't do. I had a whole dad that wasn't there. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
That's a great.
So don't feel bad about what I didn't have and shit. Look at what I did have that you contributed to.
I love that you gave
That's
her
mature.
that grace.
I didn't. You weren't the reason why I was missing nothing in life at all.
I love that.
Thank you for
So
doing that.
even
For
with me not having the things that you thought that I was supposed to have or could have had with you,
Right.
it wasn't your fault that I didn't have it. You did everything that you could for me.
Exactly. Yeah.
And that's why you need two.
Agree.
That's why you
You
need both.
feeling bad for the lack that somebody else produced in my life.
Right.
It wasn't you that produced the lack.
Yeah. That's deep. And that proves the point that we need each other. We need both. The man needs the woman needs the man. And I feel like a lot of the I don't need no man. Comes from trauma. It just really
It
comes
comes
from
from a lot of
trauma,
trauma.
hurt, and pain. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And you have to get over that. And I understand where we supposed to guard our hearts, but not guard it to the point to where you can't let anything or anyone in. So you got to heal yourself, because to say, I don't want to fix the toilet by myself.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that. I don't want to have to get up there and kill that spider. I don't want to do that.
But it's some women, because they're an adult, right? And they're a single adult with kids, and they have to do the things that single adults have to do in the household, right? They use that as a badge of honor, and then turn around and say, oh, well, yeah, I don't need a man because I do this. Or what can you do for me because I can do, what can you do for me that I can't do for myself? I can fix the toilet. I can do this. So it's almost like you repelling. You're becoming the type of man, a woman that repels the exact type of man that you say that you want by becoming this repellent, basically. Like you
You lose
can
your
How about say,
Feeling
can
that
you
way,
blame?
though.
Right? Can you blame that woman for feeling that way?
It's not that I blame them, but they should understand that when you put out the energy that nothing that you do for me will be appreciated because I can do it for myself. You take away my reason for even wanting to do anything, because that's all a man ever wants to do is be appreciated for the shit. So now you telling me, you ain't appreciated for this little shit, because I can do this little shit. So what can you do? So now you making me feel like that all I'm worth is the shit that
I'm
can
just
do
a
for
shell of
you.
a person at that
If
point.
only there were more men that were that way.
Seriously.
And
I'm not gonna lie. That's not always accurate. I hear you.
It's not.
We're not
saying
taking
that
Uh-oh,
y'all
uh-oh,
don't exist.
about to get
because I
deep.
know y'all exist. However, majority of the men that come in don't want to step in and be a man.
I'm gonna tell you why. It's because of the tone that a lot of women lead with. You know what I'm saying? That now that's the response to that. Nothing that you can do for me, I can do for myself. So it's like, okay, well, I ain't gonna do shit then.
But
Like,
you know what? I think what they're saying is not when you're leading with that attitude, because as a woman who
they see men that just that are that way, so it puts them on the defense, even if they aren't the type of women that are that way.
But what about I'm really big on. I've been really big on giving people grace and having understanding. You know what
Me
I'm saying?
too.
Like, I'm really
And it's
trying
good that y'all do.
I'm really trying to do that. And so it kind of sucks, because it's like if a woman says that, she's really saying that from hurt. And I hate that men I hate that men take that so personally. She's not personally attacking you in perspective.
She's
really
attacking the male species, period, because some of y'all
That's
come
all
off.
right. That's what
But
it
not
comes
all the
off
time,
as.
because
Some.
and I get that. But it's like, why won't we look at that woman and say, damn, baby girl has been hurt. Baby girl has been through some things. Baby, let me love you. Let me take the time to understand you. Let me build you up. Let me do this for you. I know you said you don't need me, that's fine. But let me come in and help you, baby, because this is what I want to do for you.
and you know what? Me
It's
being
right.
me
Here's the
being
thing, though, right?
Trouble jump in here, because we about to go in.
But see,
I gotta say something though. Go ahead.
Come on.
You can do that, but then it's hard to fall into an arena of being used now, because now you jumping over the hoops trying to prove to this woman, so that you are who you say you are, but now she's taking advantage of you, because now you're just that.
We're talking about the hyper independent hurt woman.
Let me
Yeah,
say
the hurt
this.
woman who's hurt, and now she has to hurt somebody back. I'm
Right.
telling you,
Come on.
bitch like that.
Bring it home. Bring it
Dealt
home.
with a bitch like that. I'm
Okay,
telling you.
okay.
Okay, all the
You're
men
not-
that before her wasn't shit, right? And then here you come trying to treat her like everything and shit, treat her like gold, and because you don't give her what she wants, when she wants it, how she wants it, now you turned into the ain't shit nigga. And again, that don't apply to all women,
Right.
right?
But let's go here, because I hear what you're saying. I notice me being a woman who's done so much. I'm the oldest of 5. It's a lot of things I've done on my own, and sometimes I've gotten to a ritual of just doing it. Not asking my man to help me, not because I don't think he can,
How many
just
people try to
because,
take your kindness for weakness?
but just doing it because I'm used to doing it. I'm grabbing the trash. I'm taking it out. I'm pull up with the groceries. I'm just grabbing the groceries because that's what I'm used to doing. When you have a man who really cares,
He gonna be
guess
like,
what?
sit that shit down, baby.
Like, hold up. He
Don't do
tells
that.
you. Hold up.
Hold
He
up,
not
we
gonna
doing
just
that.
sit there and look at
and
you
look
like
at you because you gonna do it anyway. What
Yep.
the
no.
fuck?
But a man, a
you
mature
fucking
man
serious? Right.
who's not hurt, who's not in his own feelings,
For sure.
he's gonna say, "Wait, baby, you're
Baby, you
not,
better not
you're
dare
not
touch
by
no doors
yourself.
around me."
You're not on your own anymore.
You feel me?
I got you."
Yeah, that's for a man. That's for a man who sees a certain thing in a woman that's shown him a certain thing that makes him feel like she's deserving of that, right? But if all you spewing is this rhetoric of anti-man, you know what I'm saying, in between the lines inadvertently, it make me feel like, well, damn, like why am I even gonna put forth the effort?
Right, and I hear you, and you said that a couple of times. But what I'm saying, the same woman, i.e., me, have been with other men who don't have a problem like what they're saying when you don't spew that. Oh man, well, and they still don't because they don't have that in them to
Those
do.
are the ones that ain't gonna have it regardless.
Right,
Someone-
that,
yeah,
and that's
so,
what
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
saying. So it's not always just that particular type of woman.
It's not one
I
size.
right. It's not one size fit all. You just got to look at what's going on.
I think
And-
I've dealt with women that was like deep in that masculine bag, and
That's what I was about to hit on.
and then I dealt with women that was like super duper feminine too.
Yeah.
Obviously, I prefer the feminine women because as a man, when you got a woman that's just naturally feminine, it makes you want to do.
Do
certain
Yes, it
more.
does. It does. Come on now. Let's go. Bring it home.
When I gotta
When you got Blade Icewood
when I
ass
gotta
shit.
argue and motherfucking when I gotta
Yeah.
argue with you and I gotta kind of like I hear like a lot of women say like a man has to make you soft and make you submissive.
You were
make
born soft.
But it's
Fuck
just
is you
like it's just
talking
like
about?
how y'all don't want a nigga to come to y'all broke and you gotta make him money and make him well, like why should I have to make you soft?
And you know what?
If you come into a relationship and you still in that masculine bag, that goes to show that you got self reflection and self
You
improvement.
got work to do.
You gotta work on yourself.
You gotta
I
work
shouldn't
to
have
do.
to come and fix your
wait,
ass.
wait.
You
I
gotta-
got a,
If I
I
come
got a
broken, I
small-
shouldn't have to. You know what I mean?
I got a small incy question. This
Come
is
on.
this is my own personal question.
Come on.
So when y'all say like feminine, are you referring to like tone, aggressiveness?
Nah,
assertive?
it's
like, what
just-
do you
It's
mean?
a
Like,
whole.
are you-
It's a
Listen.
It's a whole.
Yeah, I'm
We-
asking.
I'm about to
I'm
answer.
asking for myself.
Listen,
I'm
we do not like
I'm gonna
these.
answer as a woman.
I'm a
too.
little masculine when it comes, cause I have just an aggressive come off, and I always say like I'm really a cupcake, bro. I'm a Pop Tart. Like I scream when it comes to bugs. I'm scary.
I
as
hate
shit.
you pastry.
Like I'm scary as
And
shit.
some-
Like I'm like
some
I
men-
don't do that.
Just like women, right, will see things like that on the surface and judge that book by the cover.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? And right, so that's why when you said earlier about damn, what the fuck was it you said? It basically back
I
to
said
the,
what up though?
No, that's not what you said.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
What
Basically,
part I
no,
say?
that whole energy and that tone of I do it all by myself. Back to the same thing I said again. It repels the man, the type of man that y'all want a lot of times. Because he'll look at you and say, "Oh, well, you too far gone. You too far damaged for my investment."
Right.
That is possible.
And
Run into them all the time.
I think in any
The,
situation,
the
when you-
juice ain't worth the squeeze.
Come on now.
in any situation
I'm
when
gonna
you're dealing
use
with a
that.
man,
I like
you got to
that.
be willing to sit back and allow that man to be a man, regardless to whatever your past traumas may have been, whatever your past hurts or your past experiences. You got to be able to wipe that slate clean when you're dealing with somebody new. And a lot of us carry old trauma into
we
new
do.
relationships.
Absolutely.
And like I said, they expect a
don't
nigga
know.
to come along and fix you, put all
Right.
the pieces together, and when it don't work
Sometimes
out,
you don't
then
know.
you want to say all these niggas is the same or all these bitches is the same. Like you
You're
had that kind of
attracting
attitude,
the same
exactly,
stuff
because you
haven't
Yeah.
released or dealt with that
You always
trauma.
like you ain't.
And when it
Right.
comes to the femininity of it, or the old school mothers used to tell us, you know, sometimes you got to sit back, shut up, and let the man do what he's gonna do. And there's times where we have to set up a scene. It might sound crazy.
It sounds like a mind game,
right?
But okay.
But and it's not. It's just you have to set it up so he can
Wow.
do. No,
a
seriously,
part of teamwork.
It
It's
is
just- it's like-
because
Listen.
because if he sees that, and I notice this because I've done it so many times where I'm so mentally and physically trained to do. You know what I'm saying? Because I was doing it all by myself.
Right.
And kept getting told, you don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. I had to sit back and think to myself, like, damn, what is this man trying to tell me? Am I doing too much?
Yes.
Yeah.
'Cause
I'm doing
listen,
too much. Because I didn't understand that. I had to actually be able to sit back and reflect on that. You know, a lot of times we do stuff out of habit. It's just our habitual way. But when you get in tune with somebody else that's making their way into your life and they want to fit in your life, you got to make room.
Facts.
The main thing for me is women that are too alpha and they don't know how to turn themselves down. You know, so when a real man come around, they steady being that rah, like, hey, slow down, stop that. Don't raise your voice. Let me do this.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And some of the women don't understand that. And when they don't understand it, like, I ain't finna bow down to no nigga. I ain't finna be no doormat. It's not that. It's just that turn you down so I can show you who I am.
But see, even in that situation, that's not even the woman necessarily being alpha. That's just being combative.
Yeah.
I could go with it, but
Alpha don't mean I could get louder than
right,
you.
That don't mean that.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
just because
the alpha is the woman that's always, y'all go out to eat, she pull a card out first. You try to open the door for it. No, it's okay.
Shit,
I got
that ain't me.
You know what I'm saying? Like, or you try to take the garbage.
I ain't pulling out
let me get the garbage for you. No, it's okay. I got it. Like, that is when they deep in that, like, that masculine bag, that alpha shit. So that is a little annoying. But
it's a little aggravating because I feel like ones that's like that, y'all gonna fuck around and be old with cats.
Yeah.
You gonna be single forever.
Yeah, but they
because the niggas never gonna take you serious. He gonna fuck you and keep going.
Yeah, but those usually are the main women who complain about niggas not doing enough.
That's the point I'm getting at.
And it's like, damn, you don't allow.
That's what I'm getting at.
And that's where, and that's where I'm saying when you realize that, because when you are a single woman and you're living on your own, who's gonna take out the garbage?
Absolutely.
Who's gonna fix this? Who's gonna do that? You learn how to dwell.
Don't let you be single in the daddy's girl. It's over with.
Right.
Because I'm calling my dad for every motherfucker.
So you move in a certain space, and you have to realize that when you're in a relationship or you're trying to date a man, you're gonna have to be self-conscious enough to know, let me come down.
Take that wall down.
Yeah, let me.
Just a little bit. So
let
you can see
me. Right.
I need you to see me.
It ain't all about what you get. What are you for him? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? At the end of the day, too. So.
Is she gonna open the door for me?
It ain't about that.
Type shit.
That nigga sassy. They gonna say you sassy. Nigga.
Real sassy.
Buy your ass some satin drawers if you ask me.
Buy this nigga a Cosmo. What they call the little cosmopolitan drink.
No, he want a lemon drop.
See,
niggas is running around the club drinking that shit like that.
All we did was mention
opening the door.
Anything about us, we just go into the sassy arena.
Now we sassy and zesty.
We want
I'm not holding no motherfucking
nah.
Trouble said it first. We just went along with it.
Look,
I'm not holding them though.
Hey y'all, Miko said, so was I wrong for asking a guy if I could take him to dinner? She said, and side note, she said, and I hate cats. But you know what? I think men do like for us to act something out.
I was shocked.
I did that one time. It felt good.
I asked the chick out and she paid. Like, I was fucking shocked.
Listen, I was asked out by a woman and I laughed. She said, "What's wrong?" I said, "You just caught me by surprise with that." But I liked it.
Tracy said a lot of women can't be feminine anymore because we're in survival mode.
I was going to speak to that.
Yeah, I seen you reading it.
When you and I put it up on the screen. When you're in survival mode, right, you're supposed to develop skills that help you survive, right?
Hell yeah.
So if you're in survival mode and you keep making the same fucking mistakes while you out there in the wilderness,
and
shit,
that's
you're
what
gonna keep getting fucked up, right? So you in survival mode because you keep making bad decisions. Like, think about what is it that you doing is keep putting you in the same predicament where you have to fucking survive and shit.
Absolutely.
Right? So don't just use that as a narrative and a reason why. Oh well, I'm like this for a reason and I'm going to stay this way because like
you that way because you want to be that way.
You can't stay that way if you
want
different.
That should sound good on paper. That's always the thing that women say. Oh, I'm in survival mode.
She just dressed that shit up.
We all in fucking survival mode. If you really want to break it down, like what the fuck.
And that kind of made me want to go back to Charlie's question when she asked, "What do y'all think of feminine? What is the difference between feminine and masculine?" Because a woman can be in a, based on another video you share, authoritative role, but she's not masculine. A woman can be in survival mode, quote unquote, and we can still be feminine.
What is survival mode for y'all?
I think it's more so personality. trait. You know what
Yep,
I'm saying?
there you go.
But why is my femininity based on my personality?
The same reason why my masculinity is.
I was
based on my
about to say
personality.
that. Come on.
So if you, a lot of the times when women say shit just like that, right? Oh well, we can't be feminine because we're in survival mode. Flip that over to a man saying, oh well, I can't be masculine because I'm in survival mode. See how crazy that sound?
Damn. Come on now.
Sound crazy.
Come on now. That was fly. That was smart
That's all you
shit.
got to do is a lot of times flip the shit around with the shit that women say.
Mhm.
If a man applied it,
Put the shoe on the other
crazy.
foot.
It sound crazy as fuck.
Right.
So if y'all want to be equal and shit, then why are y'all not equal in those type of arenas where y'all want to use excuses like that as the reason?
But why do y'all say y'all
are
want
where
to
y'all
be equal? Like,
Because
cause
that's
none,
what
no,
y'all
we
say. That's
never.
what y'all
Wait. The only reason why
Now
I say
y'all
that.
don't because y'all hear
No,
because
no.
y'all don't understand how
It's
crazy
majority
it
of
sound.
women
But I
saying they
never
want to be
wanted to
equal.
be.
But
I don't
but
want.
no.
I don't want to be equal with
The
y'all.
only reason why I said that is because I feel like that has been weaponized against women who ain't said that shit. We ain't said that shit.
No,
on
women
this
started
motherfucking
that.
show. No, I
She said,
understand.
"I'm sorry."
Women-
And it was-
women
we
rights
talking
started
about we talking about back in the day when women
Why
didn't
you
have
yelling?
rights at all. But we're not talking about that. So don't do that whole equal
just-
stuff.
you just got
I
real
feel like it's
passionate.
being
No,
demonized
my
against
thing
us
is- my
when
thing-
it
listen.
wasn't even brought up.
My thing
Ain't nobody
is-
said. Everybody said that we needed to work together.
I
We
wasn't
never.
contrasted to say that we aren't equal. I believe that we are, and I use that example to show, right? If it's good for the fucking gander, why is it not good for the goose and shit? Now we're equal, so don't say that shit like, oh well, I'm not feminine. I can't be feminine because I got to survive. Like, you know the pressures that's on the man and shit, right? That's
Y'all will never know our pressures.
Just like y'all feel like we'll never know y'all's, right? So that's the thing. You know what I mean? We have to understand each other in moments like that, and not
True.
say, "Oh well."
Extra heavy
it's
on to
worse
understand
us.
each other, though.
It's worse.
Yeah.
It's worse on us because I'm a woman and shit. Like we feel like it's bad on us too because we got to take it. We're obligated to take care of y'all. A lot
But
of
that's
y'all don't
but that's
appreciate
where
us.
you give. That's where the grace comes in. At you
We
know
have
what
to
I'm
give
saying?
each other grace.
Each
That's what I'm
other.
saying.
Yeah,
Each
we
other.
definitely got to give
You know
each
what I'm
other
saying?
grace.
It's not always women we got it so hard. Y'all got it just as hard as we do.
And when we have
It's just a
conversations
different
like
heart.
It's just a different heart.
It's a
It's
different
when
heart.
we have these battle of the sexes type conversations like this, what we got to realize is that shit we both battling. We are each other's partner and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we have the same struggles at the core of it all. And we shouldn't be battling against each other. That ain't making
Supposed to be
no-
battling together.
Yeah, we're on the same team. and
Right.
shit. We're so
Yep.
busy
You
fighting.
my
against
teammate.
each
I'm
other.
slapping you on your ass.
And that's why I can't stand this
Just
darn
come on.
men versus women culture that has been created, and I feel like it's breeding this divide against us
is.
that
It
it should not be.
You know what? I was just thinking about that. Like the music is not even the same no more.
Oh,
when
come
you
on
go
now.
when you go to the club, remember back in the day
What
they
do you
had
make
like
love to?
step
Time
back at this.
Time out.
What's up?
What you mean back in the day?
Okay, mind your business. So anyway,
Don't do that.
So
Don't do
anyway.
it like that.
don't they trying to play?
1992. That was back in the day.
When she was just born.
Right.
And they did have some good
I was
love
born
making
in-
music in
That was the
1992.
best era.
So
of the
Rose born in
90s.
'93.
I still listen to R. Kelly. I don't care what nobody say.
So the thing is, like, they don't make the little jams to where we both can dance together. Everything is more of a battle. It's separate.
No, you gotta learn the ballroom.
Like,
learn
you
the
know, what I'm
ballroom.
s- that's
You
true.
can step.
That's
Come
true.
on.
That is very true. But a lot of times, it's like with today's music, especially like this younger generation now, it's very separate.
It
It's
is.
very separate. It's very.
Do we
divided.
have any love making music out there?
They
That's a quick.
exist.
Tank got some shit out there.
Damn, Take is 55.
I don't think my
But I'm saying,
20-year-old
though-
sister
I'm
is
talking
listening
about-
to Tank.
Yes,
Yeah,
she is.
that's what I'm saying. Like, what's
She
new?
didn't listen to When We Fuck. She has.
She definitely.
Everybody listening.
Trey said,
But
because
that-
I'm in
that's
the generation, what she said, that has no help take care of our elderly parents, mentor our children, and still be young acting for our grandchildren. And still hold it down to pay the job. And I'm tired, boss. Shit, we all, men do that too. Right? And then think about me. I do all of that shit, and I got the whole weight of the whole city and all of the missing kids and shit. Everybody putting their problems on me and shit. Like
That nigga Mark got several capes. Come on now.
Yeah, Marcus. Our
And I ain't trying to personalize this.
No,
No,
no.
You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, like, we all say that to say that we all go through shit,
We
man.
all
we all go
And we
through
need to
stuff.
understand that. We need to be understanding of
Right.
each other's shit.
And if we understand, don't why you give yourself that?
No, that was my hand just hit the shit.
By
And you-
mistake. Mistake shit.
Don't give yourself that sound.
Wrong
You
hand.
you made a great point.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, and like she was saying, Grace, like you were saying, if we understood each other, when you came, if you had a woman that was home with you, knowing that you out here doing this, doing that, it's certain things that she'll know that she needs to do to help you when you come in the house.
And can I say
that
another
brings you
thing
down.
on behalf of the brothers, and I'm sure the two brothers on the panel agree with me, right? In any situation where a man says, I want you to listen to me, you don't listen. right? A lot of women, I feel like that registers to them as a man telling them that you won't do what I tell you to do.
Yep.
When really what it's mean, what
You
we're
not
saying
my
is,
daddy.
All we're saying is we want you to understand what it is that we saying. When we say I want you to listen, y'all don't listen. Y'all don't understand. It's not saying I want you to do what I'm saying. That's not what it's mean when we say listen. You know what I mean? Y'all hear words like listen and submission, and y'all.
You think they be trying to
it's
make y'all our
synonymous-
slave, and that's
synonymous
not
with
it.
Control.
Yeah.
And that's not what it is, especially when a man really loves you and won't. You know what I'm saying? I just want you to understand.
I want you
and
to
listen.
hear
I want
me.
you to hear me. Conceptualize the things that I'm saying, and don't just take the point out of it and turn it into a counterpoint.
Don't hear
to
me just
debate
enough to respond.
Basically, what I'm saying.
And you know what? And I can
Right.
say if a man is willing to sit down
Right.
with you and have a conversation, he cares. Because
You
most
gonna say right? See, you ain't even taking what I'm saying.
I
serious.
did.
You rolled
Damn.
your eyes and everything. See, that's what I'm saying.
Okay, you right. That's what
Charlie
what I'm
don't
saying.
listen.
I
She
don't.
we already know
And
Charlie don't
honestly,
listen.
and honestly, I'm working on me.
We done taught you something today.
she
We done
said
taught
she
you
don't
Because
something.
women are be so
I
hell
bet
bent
it
on the
was
man
listening.
understanding them that they don't even want to understand what we saying. That's what I feel.
I
That's
don't
why
think
it's
so.
always why it's always rebutted with a response that has nothing to do with the point that we're talking about.
I think for
90% of
me,
the
it's
time.
just be like everybody should listen to each other.
other.
Like
Yeah,
I want to be
definitely.
heard.
Absolutely.
I want to be heard too. But if I
Yeah.
feel like I ain't being heard, then I don't give a fuck to listen to you. And I don't want to be tit for tat and be an asshole.
Yeah.
But
that's what
nigga,
it
you
turns
ain't.
into,
It does.
But
that is
that's
what it turned into.
I'm sure it does. But it's like, how do you want peace if you don't give it?
Yeah.
Listen.
But that's true. Well, we gotta get to a point where we're not pissed off and we're not working off of straight emotions. That's why when you get ready to talk to somebody, you can't talk to somebody while you're pissed.
And then
Well,
also
okay.
don't talk at a person. However,
Yep.
get into the habit of saying, I hear you and I understand. And I feel that.
Okay. I hear you and I understand. But I feel that you're not listening to me in this moment and it's upsetting me.
Okay, so listen.
check
We
this
gonna
out,
go to
right?
bed. We gonna fuck tonight. We'll talk about it tomorrow.
No, I don't
think
want
I've
to. I don't
explained-
want to fuck because
Why
I don't
not?
feel like I'm being
Oh, that's some
understood.
bullshit. That's some
Then
bullshit.
I'll explain
That's
to
some
you.
bullshit.
He been
We can't
dismissive.
listen.
Right, you feel me?
So we gotta go to.
That's why I argue. That's why I won't listen. Trouble, you feel me?
We not supposed to go to bed angry. So in the other time when we not beefing, we still go to bed. We fuck. So why we can't go to bed and fuck?
No.
We talk about it in the morning.
My man said you was being dismissive towards what the fuck I
She
said,
said she
bro.
want to talk about it. You
No,
we
she
talk
said she
about
didn't
it
want
in
to
the
talk
morning.
about it.
Just
So I
dick
said,
in the
well, okay.
meantime.
She cut the conversation off. She don't want to talk about it.
No,
I
I
understand.
said.
That's what she said.
What she
You're
say?
not listening.
I might have missed it. I ain't gonna say I wasn't listening. But you repeat what you said. Come on.
That's why I rolled my eyes when he said the shit.
See, she's still not listening. Run it back. What did you say?
You running back what she
I
said.
missed it. I missed it. I
And you
admit I
went
missed
straight
it.
into the bedroom.
Because she
when
said she
you
wanted
said-
to stop talking about
You
it.
know what that made her feel?
Hold
Hold on.
I said you not understanding how that makes me feel.
And you said, let's go in the bedroom
Yes,
and
in
fuck.
the bed,
I swear
bedroom.
you said you didn't want to talk about it no
No,
more.
that's what you
She
thought
said
I
it's
said.
upsetting me.
It's upsetting me because you're not understanding how I feel.
And his response is, let me give you
Let
some
me
dick.
give you some dick.
So,
And you want me to fucking listen.
listen. You don't want to talk it out. We can't talk it out. Let's go.
Mark, that's why
Shit.
bitches don't be listening. Come on now, you can't be dismissive
Oh,
towards a bitch.
but listen. If y'all don't understand what we saying, y'all say to us, well, babe, it's going to be all right. Let me suck your dick. We going to let y'all.
I mean, in some cases it works,
It's
but
a-
not.
Oh,
works for y'all,
it ain't
though.
good for the goose.
Yeah,
But it's good for the gander. Come
Y'all
on, stop.
pull that shit, right?
Right,
Y'all
but
know
we
y'all
can't
got
pull
it
that.
But
wrong.
listen, if it's a situation where my man is trying to tell me something about his feelings,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to sit and
And
listen and
listen.
understand to what he's saying.
Okay.
I'm going to rub your
Now,
head.
if I don't understand,
hand?
I'm going to ask
Shut
for
up.
understanding. I'm going
Okay.
to ask for clarification.
Mm-hmm.
If I, but if it's like a little situation, like he mad because he had a hard day at work,
I'm sucking your dick. Damn.
that's gonna fix it. What else? What else I'm gonna do?
Listen,
I'm gonna
listen,
drink
y'all
some
need to stop
out.
acting like sucking the dick don't solve a lot of problems. Look, that shit can solve world hunger almost. Listen, stop acting
Solve
like that.
wars. Stop wars.
I'm trying to tell you. Listen,
Y'all is crazy.
suck a
But
little
it don't
dick.
work like that with us all the time.
Well, y'all need to
That's what I'm
make,
saying all the
y'all
time.
need to start right here on this podcast and make it work all the time. Let's go.
Don't make war, make love. That's what he's saying.
I'm trying to tell you.
Make conversation.
No war.
But
bust nuts.
conversation, but you know what? Conversation and understanding makes for, and also grace. makes for a stronger relationship. And we do have to hear each other, even if I don't agree with something that you're saying.
I'm still gonna listen to you.
You gotta listen, because what we will do, because I know I'm guilty of it. I don't care if it's man, woman, or whatever. As soon as you strike a nerve, when you get into start talking, I'm not listening to you no more, because guess what? Fuck you.
Sometimes people say shit out of spite to strike your nerve. They know they be wrong.
It's some habitual button pushers out here. They be like, oh, she mad. Boop, boop.
It is.
Press that shit. And just sit back and watch you.
Because they want you to. They want you to pop
You let
off.
me do it. So if you don't let me do it, I'm gonna watch you.
They want you to pop off. Like, see, look at them.
Like I done got into arguments and I just sitting there looking. Why is you laughing? This shit is fun. You are mad.
It's crazy.
Wow, I don't like that.
No, you
See, triggered. Fucking triggered.
Definitely triggered me.
But
I don't
usually,
like that.
you know what? I'm gonna say
I
this,
gotta go.
and he ain't gonna like this. Most people that sit back and do stuff like that are the button pushers, and that's the reason why they laughing.
Listen, I know I'm a button pusher. I
Right.
ain't never
I hate
denied
to be
that shit.
Person, but I feel like
Come on, button pusher.
some zodiacs do it more than others. So I kind of stay away from those that I know that's gonna do it for sure.
Which ones do it?
So you got the earth signs, they gonna do it for sure.
What's
And
those?
definitely that is Capricorn, that's Virgo. Where's the other one?
I don't know.
Aries? No,
They on Earth
Aries.
somewhere.
Earth signs.
I think it's Capricorn.
Sagittarius.
Is Libra?
Is it Taurus?
Taurus, thank you.
Yeah. But
They
I'm
sure
going
do.
my
I
way.
can't stand no motherfucking male
But
Taurus.
the only thing about Taurus is because I know you Taurus, they don't do it unless it's like don't poke the bull. Once you start poking the bull, that's when they gonna start doing that.
Yeah, because we petty as fuck.
Yeah.
We are.
Sagittarius, Leos, and what's up? What can't I remember? none of
Aries?
them. Or Aries. The fire signs, they do it too.
Yeah, Aries are
I
real
do it
bad.
when necessary.
They
I
are
don't-
antagonizers.
They aren't.
I say the same thing. I do it when it's
I-
necessary.
I-
I'll
rising,
reflect
so I
it, but
do
I
it
don't
sometimes.
initiate it. Yeah, I reflect it, but I won't initiate.
I definitely will reflect.
I
I'm
want
not
to initiate it.
I'm not doing it first, but once you get me started, you shouldn't have got me started. Now I'm on go. Now
You
I'm
a
saying.
fire
And look, but then we gonna sit back
What
and
am
just look
I?
at you.
Air. I think I'm a Gemini. Is that air?
You don't know what you are.
Gemini, y'all fiery air though. I'm sorry. Y'all fiery.
Shay White said
Y'all
definitely a
y'all
button
right
pusher.
in the
Don't be
summertime.
pushing buttons.
feel
I'm a
me?
Cancer,
So
so
it's
no,
like,
I'm better at it.
It's like I'm
said
going
that?
off
Who
of
said
what,
that?
what,
Tracy
what the
Jacobs.
person is on.
Come
though.
on,
That's
Tracy,
why it's like,
come
if you
through.
ain't trying to listen to me, it's actually really like fuck you.
But
I
you
don't
the
want to. I
button
don't
pusher.
fuck it then.
All right, y'all. Listen.
Yes.
Do we I don't even think we had time to go to the third one, do we?
Because we too busy pushing buttons.
Because we too busy putting push.
Triggering people.
Guess what? But next month we're gonna do this again, and we're
Oh,
gonna
damn.
bring up some more topics that we could talk about intelligently.
I'm gonna
love
need y'all to
it.
start calling in too.
We definitely held
We-
this
we-
This
we-
is
one
probably,
of
this is as wild as it was. This is probably one of y'all more intelligent conversations
for sure.
I think we learned.
for this show, anyway. Like,
I think we learned.
Trouble didn't join me on the
to-
shenanigans. I'm a little disappointed, man.
Man,
Look,
I know better.
ah,
That shit,
You gonna take a back seat? No, it was your shit. You wanted to do this.
Right, I'll let you take it out.
He said, I'm gonna get in the car,
Shut
but you
up.
gonna
Shut
drive.
up.
Yeah, he did.
Okay.
I had to fight y'all off by my damn self. Me and Mark just going back to back.
Dog, see, what the fuck? How you gonna throw me in there?
I mean, because you
But
the
you
only
know
backup.
what?
I'm just the one pushing the buttons.
I know.
not
now we
not,
all being button
not,
pushers.
not that way though. But it was a good conversation. Nobody was an a-hole today. Thank you, Mr. Moral Support.
Damn. I come here to be an asshole. Don't come for me like that. I told you I'm a button pusher.
We know. That's why we're clapping
Now
for
let's
you.
end the
Don't
show
clap for
before
me.
he got time to still be an asshole.
That's
before
right.
we
That's
get up
right.
outta here.
So this has been No Chaser Podcast with us, Charlie, Trouble, Mr. Moral Support, Black
I'm
Mark,
gonna be back to push
Happy.
buttons. Fuck what they talking about.
Say your name real
Yeah,
quick, because I'm
Gabby T.
Gabby.
313.
Gabby T. Fun 313. We love y'all. We out.
You are now tuned in to 7 Mile Radio.